Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to talk to you about this experience that I had recently, and I wasn't even thinking about it until now. It came back to my mind. So I was driving along, maybe about 20 minutes from where I stay, 25 minutes from where I stay, and I was driving along, and I see this animal, and I just jumped right into it. So let me just back up a little bit, give you a little bit of history for that day. So it was a couple days ago, 3 days ago. This is January 14th, 2024. So it was a couple days ago, maybe the 22nd, I want to say, and 22nd, 21st, 22nd. So I'm driving along, and it's in a, near a wooded area, I would say, residential area on my left, and on the right, like a whole bunch of woods and trees and stuff like that. And that day, before I had went to work, I was, excuse me, I was watching this video briefly. They're after humans now, or they are coming for humans now. It's like one of those alien videos. I'm trying to think of what it was called. And maybe I'll find it when I'm looking. So I was watching this video just for a short time, and I said, let me turn it off because I need to go to work. But it was about this village in like an area like near the jungle or something like that, really wooded area, really, a lot of plants and trees and stuff like that, very tropical sounding, and not very advanced, not very like industrialized or anything like that, not like the United States or Canada or the UK or, Germany, places like that. Not very advanced or anything. Japan, Spain, places like that, not like that. Somewhere in the rainforest or something, but it said near the Amazon jungle. So the guy in the video was saying how these people were saying that these things, and he called them, he said maybe gray aliens. I'm not sure, but he said maybe gray aliens were attacking this village, and this village, or whatever it is, he was saying it tried to, whatever they were, they tried to abduct people and cut their faces off. He said one person had been abducted, and the way that their face was cut, like maybe officials tried to say it was piranhas or something that ate their face off, but he said it wasn't like messy like that. It was like a precision cut, and it cut like from below the chin by the neck to the top of the face, cut the face off. And I said, like I said, he started getting into, we wanted to do an investigation because police didn't do a proper investigation. So, me and some friends, we funded it, and we did this, and, we started this investigation. I didn't really get too much into the video, like I said, because I said, let me turn it off because I got to go to work. But that night, I was driving along, like I said, and saw this animal. Now, I know this is going to sound strange, But as I'm driving, you know how you look out the corner of your eye, and if you don't look directly at the animal, you're like, oh, it was a deer, or it was a dog or something like that. Looked like something. Um, but it wasn't. It wasn't that, because I looked again. I have a habit of doing that instead of just letting it go. I'm like, no, let me just look at the details and see, is it a deer? Is it a, you know, dog? Is it a fox? Is it a what is it? I'm looking. I'm like, no, it's not a deer, not a fox, not a dog, not a nothing I've ever seen before. It did not look like anything I'd ever seen before. And it was running across the street. And it was like looking back as if it was thinking like, did anyone see me? And it was kind of like, I don't know, that sounds strange to say, but like it's smiling, like it, okay, I got to cross the street. And it's looking back like, did anyone see me? And I'm like, what is that? Now, let me just describe it to you, because I'm trying not to get too caught up in how I felt about it. So the body, if I wasn't paying attention, like it was tall enough to be a deer. But it wasn't a deer. And then I was like, is it a big dog? Nope, wasn't a dog. But if I, like I said, if I wasn't really paying too much attention, I would have thought, okay. It had the body of like a tall dog. So its lower body did look like a dog. But its head looked like a seahorse, but like thin, like wire. If you can imagine, because the seahorse has all the um grooves and things and the body and the face and all that. No, it didn't have all that. It was just smooth, but like wire, and it was curly on the top. If you can imagine, like a seahorse, curly on the bottom, but it was curly on the top, curly on the bottom. It was brown. It was as if something was trying to disguise itself as an animal. If you saw, like I said, um, if you saw like a shadow of it, you would have thought it was something else. But it wasn't. It was, I don't know what it was. It was different. I'll just say this, I know there are a lot of things in the world that have not been named. And, people do research and stuff like that, and that's how they find out about things. But I don't know. It was just to see something like that I've never seen before. Yeah, I don't know. But it's just important for us to consider, there are a lot of things in our world that can be explained. And we don't know sometimes what it is. We just sometimes we don't have a frame of reference for it, but it's just, you know, it was just strange. I'll just say it like that. I think actually, let me see. It's End Times Productions that did this video. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, that's it. This is, they did another one. This is the strangest true crime story. But that video, about the attack on the village was pretty interesting, but it was End Times Productions that made that video. But anyway, I might do another video about this. If I see something else, I'll definitely do another video, but it's just strange that I'd never seen any animal like that. But anyway, like I said, it was sort of like it was disguising itself, trying to disguise itself as something. And if no one saw it, then it would be, okay, well, no one saw it, but I did see it, and it was, I don't know what to make of it. What do you make of it? Interested to see what you might think of it, what you might think of my video. But I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you so much for joining me. And tell me if you have seen something strange like this and you think, okay, this is like, you put that in that box in the back of the closet. And then if someone comes over, you'd be like, let me show you this box. And then you tell someone, and then they'd be like, I don't know what to tell you about the box. It's kind of freaking me out. Yes, it was an interesting experience, but maybe you can shed some light on it. You might have seen something similar to this, because this was strange to me. Its head was like a square made out of wire, like I said, but it was brown. It was all brown all over, curly at the bottom, curly in the top. It was just strange to me. No, I've never seen an animal like that. But anyway, I'm going to sign off again. I might make another video. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think about it. All right. Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.